Welcome, my guys. We are playing Overwatch. We're gonna do a little bit of DPS today. Oh my goodness. Sorry, my docs are taking forever to load. Oof. I mean, nobody's gonna be watching this video anyway, so I'm pretty sure it'll be fine if I work on my book while I'm waiting for Q. Jesus. Might as well just read some of. I kind of want to read a little bit of my book. Nah, I shouldn't read my book. Eh. I need to do placements. I'm tempted to read my book, but kind of tempted not to read my book. We'll read my book. I mean, nobody's gonna be here. Vaporwave Dreams, Chapter 1, Life After Death. If you love me, you'll die with me. As a woman with purple hair and tan skin was peering over a man laying unconscious on a hospital bed. The room didn't look like much of a hospital, but more of a laboratory with computers and robotic parts laying around. The woman leans over the man and kisses him. She laughs and says, "My big strong Jet is finally back in my arms." She gets up and walks to the screen on the wall, holds it in her hand, and starts tapping on the screen. And then Jet's arm moves a little. "Oh, good," the woman says nervously. She rushes to the mirror. She adjusts her hair from a ponytail to a natural look. She unbuttons her shirt by one button, and she looks deep into the mirror, just looking into her orange eyes. Oh, fuck. That is something I gotta fix later in my book. She breathes a deep breath and says, "What am I doing?" She walks away from the mirror and lifts up a small screen and taps on the screen one more time. And then Jet's arm moves again and lets out a grunt. Jet gets up. He looks around the room and sees a woman wearing white pants and an orange button-up shirt with purple hair sitting in front of the holographic screen. "Hello? Where am I?" Jet said in an unsure voice. "You are in an old remote space station in the Dardine sector," said the beautiful woman. I know this sounds dumb, but who are you, and who am I? Said Jet. I'm Suki. I'm a merc. I'm a part-time scavenger for rare oddities. And you? Well, I don't know you, said Suki. Jet let out a sigh and said, "Oh, where am I?" said Jet in a depressed voice. I found a ship with a distress signal over the frequency transmitter. And I flew over to the Croto X galaxy. I saw your ship, and there you were, just laying in the ship, barely with any oxygen in your ship, and you could kind of guess the rest, said Suki. Jet gets off the bed and says, and there was no ID on me, as he felt his back pocket. Jet's, blah, 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 said Jet concerningly. I'm sorry, I didn't grab anything. I mean, it was hard just to get you out of the ship. You got caught in the orbit of a black hole, so it was tough just to get you. Jet looked around the room. Jet looked down on the ground, feeling empty. Hey, don't look so glum. You got me now, said Suki enthusiastically. Yeah, you're right. Sorry. It's just a lot to take in, Suki, said Jet. Well, we need to give you a new name then, said Suki. Yeah, I guess you're right, said Jet. Can I name you? Said Suki. Oh no, I'm starting to feel like a pet almost, said Jet. Haha, you're not a pet, said Suki. Okay. How about you lay a couple names on me and I might pick one, said Jet. You're going to like one of these. How about Miles? Nah, next, said Jet. How about Nexus? Said Suki. Pass, said Jet. Okay, you're going to like this one. Hisashi. That's it. That's a winner right there. Okay. Looks like we got a game.
Now entering the temple.
Okay, Hisashi it is. What does it mean? It means it'll always be with you.
Prepare your defenses.
It's kind of good that I kind of read, but I'm gonna kind of read my book because it helps me kind of proof edit.
It's a perfect day for some mayhem.
I'll be busy soon enough.
Attackers incoming in 30
Stop
seconds.
me if you've heard this one before. I'm ready for some fun in the sun.
I wish I lived in a more sunny place. It is not sunny here.
Oh, that's a good spot.
Visualize, then execute.
Visualize, then execute.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. Attackers incoming. Defend objective A.
No, you group up.
Watch your step. There we go.
Touch from
Somebody's
afar.
on the water.
That's an Ash.
Stop me if you've heard this one before.
Damn, that's a lot of charge.
This will heal you.
Damn, dude, that's a lot of damage.
Enemy contact.
That one guy left. It sucks. Why would you leave the game?
You won't
Hey,
get rid of me, that
solid.
easily.
Alright. Means I'll always be with you, said Suki with a wink. It sounds cool, at least, said Hisashi. Well, Hisashi is better. Well, Hisashi, I better show you around this dump I call an abandoned space outpost, said Suki. Okay, said Hisashi. Suki and Hisashi walked around the space outpost, looking around. As Hisashi and Suki got to the hangar, Suki pointed out her spaceship as the Tempest Model Z-130. As Hisashi interrupted her in mid-sentence, "Yeah, it is. You know what, ship it is?" said Suki curiously. I think I should say that she was gonna say Tempest, but he's
Welcome
gonna say.
to Hollywood.
Anyway, I can fix that later. I feel like I've piloted this ship before, said Hisashi.
Select your hero.
Maybe you've piloted this ship in a past life, huh? It's kind of great. I get these games like right off the bat. This is another Junkrat map.
It's a
Hello
perfect
there.
day for some mayhem.
This is my will.
RN Senpai. Oh, such a
Attackers
good name.
incoming in 30 seconds.
I'm not one for standing around.
Nah, I'm good.
Time to chum the waters.
Join with me.
You join with me.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Attackers incoming. Defend objective A.
Enemy contact. The power of destruction. I'm under attack.
Here we go.
Allow me to repair the damage.
Stop me if you've heard this one before. Damn it.
Jesus, bro. That's a lot of damage. We do have hit scan.
You won't get rid of me that easily.
Here's to 5 losses in a row. God damn it. Oh, dude, they took my mine. Should probably switch off.
I cast this forth.
Holy
Yeah, I'm gonna
dooly.
switch off real fast. Though.
We're all soldiers now.
Objective lost.
Man, they struggling over here or
Stop
what?
the payload.
Don't worry, my friend.
I know McCree got it like 225 health now or something. Hey, thanks. This is kind of a good spot. Oh, that's not good. Fuck off. Where are you?
I am ready to unleash coalescence.
Bro, he one-clipped my face. I knew this tracer was gonna be good. I am gonna go. I need to stay silver for the ult, and then I'm gonna switch off to McCree.
Knock me down and I'll keep getting back up.
I think we're gonna get like ran through. Nice shot.
Much obliged.
Surrender my will.
Огонь по готовности.
Into the eye.
Solid.
Step right up.
Solid.
Fire at will.
Come here, get stabilized.
I just want my health, B.
Power of destruction.
I'm on fire.
I'm on fire.
Sweet.
Thanks.
Damn it.
Walk it off.
I've got you in my sights.
Much obliged.
Solid, dude.
Bad guys, heads up.
I haven't played Overwatch in like maybe a month and a half, and then I'm just like coming back into it. Yeah, I'm gonna do some comp.
Damn.
Well, I need to do placements, so
This will help.
it is what it is.
Need healing. I'm ready to initiate self-destruct sequence.
Get into position. Nanoboost administered.
I am
Everyone
activating
heal up.
self-destruct sequence. Spasiba. You have my thanks.
This will restore you. Damn. Oh, you look tired. Help me.
Heal up
Barriers on
here.
you. A touch from afar.
Dude, I'm dead.
Destroyed.
Enemy contact. Allow me to repair the damage.
Activating shield.
Can I not die? Oh, I'm dead. Oh, dude, I got stuck.
You have my thanks. Огонь по готовности.
Oh, that's rough.
This old dog's learned a few
The
tricks.
payload has reached the checkpoint.
Barriers on you.
Clear. Activating shield.
Enemy contact.
Easy.
Thanks for that
Clear. Get
flash, my guy.
stabilized.
I pass this forth.
Damn, that's a good charge for her.
Thank you.
This will heal you. This will improve your condition.
Anyone need some healing?
Nice blue.
Step right up.
This will help.
Into the iris. Damn it. Area denied.
Oh, come on. Yeah, that's it. GG.
The war goes on.
No.
I understand.
I've got you in my
The
sights.
payload is approaching its destination.
This will help.
The AoE on himself got bigger, dude. There's some changes. Doesn't matter, I got drained anyways.
I am strong. Fire it with.
Yeah, that's about it, mate.
No rest for the weary.
Ultimate
Round
hit.
1 complete. Score 0-3. Switching sides. Prepare.
I mean,
to
I'm gonna
attack.
lose this game anyways, so
Select
might as well
your
get better
hero.
with Hanzo. Alright. You have a good taste in chips, said Suki. Well, Hasashi, we don't have any food on this space outpost, so we're gonna have to leave and go down into. We're gonna have to
With
leave.
every death
Go down in the
comes honor.
spare living quarters
With
down the hall
honor,
with the door number
redemption.
2 on
It
it.
is
You'll
time to
find
act.
some gear there, and there for You can't run
Attack
around
commences
in a
in
hospital
30
suit.
seconds.
Statistically
Suki.
speaking, I usually get most of my team back
I
alive.
hear ya.
but
Number 2,
who's
you said?
counting?
Said Hasashi? That's correct, said Sushi.
Look at this team. We're
Suki.
gonna do great.
Hasashi walks into the living quarters, and he sees a black and light gray jumpsuit with a white
Check this
t-shirt
out.
and combat boots. He puts them on and looks in the mirror.
5,
He sees
4,
his silver
3,
hair and tan
2,
skin.
1. Attack commencing. Capture objective.
Let's just say he looks into the mirror and he sees
Como
his
si
silver
va,
hair
yo.
and his tan skin.
I'm under attack.
For your safety, please move
That's a junk rat. Where is that fool? Jesus, bro, why me? Fucking. Oh, they're already dead. Yeah, we're gonna lose this, like, legit.
Found him.
Never
You
surrender.
all look like you needed some healing.
Oh, bro, that would have been a headshot too.
Feel the healing beat.
I was about to say, I am behind some cover on that.
Regen up.
Got a sim now, dude.
See through the dragon's eyes.
That's not right.
Don't bring that noise up in here. I did not want to be part of that fight.
My ultimate is ready.
Yuga wagateki wo kurau!
Fully healed. Let them up. You need it, kid.
Team up for special attack.
See that
Send the
which is
immortality field.
unseen.
Bro.
That's not right.
Oh, I'm dead. Oh, I'm not dead.
Oh, let's break it. Damn! Step right up.
Dude, trash.
Target practice.
All systems checked out.
Easy.
Огонь по готовности.
Get in here.
Come on, Zarya is too much for me.
I am healed. See through the dragon's eyes.
Healing boost. Hello. Thank you. Thanks.
Reinhardt at your service.
60 seconds remaining.
Get fully.
Fall back.
My ultimate is
Why is he charging? That was luck.
Worthy. Yuga wagateki wo kurau! Sated.
How about a little extra heal? Get inside.
30 seconds remaining.
Time grows short. Do not let it go to waste.
Double kill.
The dragon rages within me. Weakling.
On the objective.
10 seconds remaining.
See that which is unseen.
Take the object.
Overtime.
Join me in glory.
Nice. It says a 6-player kill streak, but it wasn't doing that good.
Oh, let's break it.
I must reclaim my honor.
Wrecking ball
I'm
on
taking the
mine.
objective. You know you want some.
When there's a will, there's a way. Nope.
Defeat.
Much obliged. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you too. Anyways. With silver hair and tan skin. Before he puts on the t-shirt, he sees 2 tattoos. One with a dragon spiraling out of a waterfall on his back, and the other tattoo says Anata in Japanese kanji. He looked at the kanji for a moment and tried to remember Anata. Who's Anata? And why do I know how to read Japanese kanji? Suki opens the door. She looks at him for a moment. She says she doesn't say anything to him. She whispers, "I'm sorry, Jet," underneath her breath, as she sheds a single tear and wipes it away. She takes a deep breath and walks and walks. She takes a deep breath and walks in. "Looking spiffy, Sir Hisashi," said Asuki, with confidence. I kind of messed that up, but it's fine. "I do say so myself," said Jet. "Who's Hinata? Do you know anyone named Hinata?" "Sorry, I don't." She was thinking about how she didn't have enough time to erase the tattoos in the revival process. "I don't know. I don't, but you should let me erase those tattoos before we head out. It could cause you some trouble," said Suki concerningly. I'm not sure. What if it helps me find my past? I might be in love with this Hinata, and she might recognize me or something," said Hisashi, with determination. "But you don't know what could happen. If someone saw you with those tattoos, it could bring danger." "Fine," said Hisashi. "But I want to keep the Hinata tattoo. I don't know what to. I don't want to forget the name Suki," said Hisashi. "Fine," said Suki, as she let out a sigh, and Hisashi and Suki erased the dragon tattoo, then boarded the Tempest. When Hisashi sat down in front of the cockpit, he felt comfortable, like he's driven it yesterday. He was starting to daze off into a vivid daydream. He imagined he was running into a ship and trying to start the ship and take off and to chase another ship. Just as he was seeing more, Suki burst out. Oh, excuse me, I had a burp. Suki bursts out and bursts in. I don't know why I put burst out. I think it was an autocorrect. I think burst in. So yeah. Strap in. I'll be there in a minute," said Suki. I'm just getting a couple things, Hisashi," said Suki. Hisashi snapped out of his trance and flipped a couple of switches, pulled a lever, and the ship turned on. Suki came in and sits in the captain's chair. "Oh, someone's in a rush." "Yeah, it was strange. I was spacing out and I had a daydream, and I turned on the ship for my daydream," said Hisashi. Quite unsure, Suki hesitated for a moment, as she was concerned. "Do you think I have a ship just like this one?" Uh, Thinking that I might. Wait, I think it's like, do you think I have a ship just like this? I think I'm getting my memories back," said Hisashi, enthusiastically. Yeah, that's great," said Suki. Where, where are we go? Where are we going? Mystical ride tour. We're going to Konovax, a vacation planet. It has a town there where we could stock up on some stuff for a while and also try to find some info on you. Sounds good. Sounds good. I think. Wait, no. Sorry, there's a lot of editing I still need to do. Um, Kona Vacation Planet. It has a town where we could stock up on stuff for a while and also find some info on you," said Suki. Suki depressurized the hangar, and they take off from the hangar. Chapter 2. No clue. And this is a long chapter. Suki and Hisashi landed on an island planet. The planet was mostly seawater and islands peeking out of the beautiful blue planet. As they are flying through the sky, they start to approach the only city there is. They docked above the water and then walked out on the ramp of the docks. "Welcome to Neon Palms," said Suki. "Wow, this place is unreal," said Asashi. Neon Palms is filled with skyscrapers and beautiful lights spreading throughout the city. It's like a aroma that stimulates every sense with joy and wonder. Alright, first things first. Let's go to the dock manager and see what he can see if he can load the Tempest, said Suki. "I want to find some info about me," said Osashi. It will take a while for them to load and find the equipment we need. We'll get to it. We have all day," said Suki. "Fair enough," said Osashi. Suki and Osashi walked down the shipyard and walked into a request building. Suki walks up to the guy sitting behind the desk, a fairly older man who's overweight with brown hair. "Hi, I'd like to place an order for Dock 309C. It's a Tempest," said Suki. "Okay, what do you need?" said the man. Suki placed an order for some food, water, and some various other things. As this was happening, Hisashi was looking out at the docks. He started to daydream again. He saw himself walking with 4 other people. 2 of them were beautiful women and 2 of them were guys. One burly and the other was a cyborg. They were walking down towards the pier, chatting and laughing along. He turns to a woman with black hair next to him, and he says, "Are you ready?" Says, "What? Are you ready?" The daydream goes away as Suki was staring at Hisashi. "Are you ready?" "Space Cadet," said Suki. "Oh no, I was spacing out again," said Hisashi. "Another daydream?" said Suki. "Yeah, I was walking with 4 other people, and also stop. And one was a woman with black hair, and another was with blonde hair." Alright. Let's see. Oh yeah, that's right, I'm DPS. I need to go summon Conic. Oh shit, here. Looks like Gumagi. Yeah, you got an extra 25 health. That's pretty good.
I am loving this.
I could use some assistance.
It's gonna make you feel better.
Activating the barrier.
Taking off.
Barrier is about to break. Easy. My barrier is destroyed.
The objective is now active. Changing position.
The barrier is unstable.
Ciao.
Der Kampf ist noch... This is not your time.
My barrier is destroyed.
I can use some help.
I'm capturing the objective.
And the apple.
I'm under attack.
Yeah, let's move it, people.
Nice shot, Jesse.
Thanks, I did nothing.
I am on fire!
Finishing them off.
Fall back! Fall back! Fall back!
Fallback? They don't know what fallback means. This is Overwatch.
Mobility increased.
I am ready to activate the sound barrier.
Affirmative.
You'd better learn quickly if you want to keep up.
I'm under attack. Healing boost.
Barrier is unstable. My barrier is destroyed.
Help me.
Utiliser
Duplicating symmetry. Triple kill.
I'm on fire.
This is horse shit.
Bet you didn't see that coming.
Hey.
You look like you've seen a ghost.
Feel the healing beat.
Nice shot, Jesse.
I am ready to activate the sound barrier.
That was it. It just. I don't know why. Nice shot, Jesse. I don't know why I find that funny. Oh, that's a widow.
Yeah, let's pick it up.
Nerf this! Suiting up!
Now, hold on.
Wait, where did that go? Dude, where did that go? Like, 15 of those shots disappeared here. Please shot. Where did those shots go? Just went into oblivion.
It ain't my time.
Form up.
Enemy target
Fall back. Form up. Fall back. Get good.
Group up.
Yeah, this ain't looking too good.
Time to read my APM.
You know, I've been playing Overwatch forever, and I still don't know what APM means.
I'm into attack.
Dude, get clapped.
Serving the surge is ready.
Oh, that's Boop City over there.
Flux is upon us.
I don't like this.
Sniper, keep your
I'm not
eyes
gonna
peeled.
make that shot.
The barrier.
boosting up.
Heroes never die.
Where?
Hey, how's it going, bud?
Fire at will.
What is that melody?
Taking off.
Routing power to forward shield. Allah till May. Routing
up
power to forward barrier. Nerf this.
My barrier is destroyed.
What was that? Oh, she got stunned out of ult with the boulder. Forgot you could do that.
Enemy radar contact. Systems on fire.
Evidence suggests a sniper ahead.
Best round.
It's high noon.
Damn it.
Score. 1.
Nice shot, Jesse. You almost did well.
Well, it's high noon somewhere in the world.
Yo, first try. I haven't made, like, that feels pretty good, because I haven't played this in a month, and the first time I came back and made that shot. Made it.
Going free.
Going free.
Check this out.
5, 4, 3, 2.
You got that extra 25 health, though.
Round
It's
2.
not bad.
Capture the objective.
I require assistance.
That was this.
Shoot you down.
Now, hold
Bro,
on.
I got booped out of that.
Unstable.
Pardon me.
The objective
Come on,
is
Diva.
now active.
Stop. Yeah, they got it. They still push. Oh, dude. Alright. I'd push off that. Nah, you're right.
The prognosis is not good.
Everyone, heal up. Enemies detected.
I could use some assistance.
Jesus. Alright. That flash was gone. Wait, no, that's a bad choice.
This is not your time.
I got a fair out.
Seen the light. Gotcha.
This will protect us.
Behind you.
Oh, dude.
Nothing's gonna stop me. Oh,
Don't move.
Do this.
That'll get it done.
Damage increase.
Heroes never die. Yahi Param Vastavik hai.
I am loving this.
Nerf this.
Hold up.
Dude, shredded. Dude, we even got a soldier. That's even worse. Feels bad, man.
Back in the saddle again.
Right beside
I mean, it would be too convenient. Too
Much
convenient to get a
obliged.
shutout.
Draw.
Dude, I fucking... Yes. That's exactly what I wanted to do. Here, we got speed in there.
Vamos esculachar.
Oh, yeah, it's over.
Cheers, love! The cavalry's here!
Hey, play it like a better hit scan.
Nothing's gonna stop me. Check yourself.
Dude, I hit R1. What is that? I hit R1.
The power of destruction.
That's all good, fam.
Help me!
Dude, walking on the edge.
Yeah!
Yeah. Are we gonna win? Nah. Hey, it's pretty solid.
Score 1-1.
And two other dudes. One was a cyborg. Suki froze for a second and was astonished.
I guess they'll let anyone
Well,
be a pilot
that's good.
these
You're
days.
getting your memories back, and you'll get all your memories back anytime soon," said Suki. "Oh yeah," said Asashi, with excitement. "Well, ready to hit the town," said Suki. "Born ready," said Asashi. Asashi and Suki left the shipyard and began walking around the city. As Asashi walked down the docks, walked down the block,
Round 3.
he sees
Capture
something.
the objective.
Yeah!
I'll also finish this up with
Much obliged.
Tracer. I'll be able to hit more shots anyways.
这样可以挡住他们。
Get in here. Step inside. Stay alive.
Activated. Ever get that feeling of deja vu?
The objective is now acquired.
Barrier activated.
I'm taking care of you.
Thank you.
Speed kills.
Group up.
Understood.
Over here.
Thanks, love. This will stop.
Regen up.
Now, where were we?
My barrier is destroyed.
Smashed.
Rounding power to forward barrier.
Heroes never die.
Get in here.
Wait for it.
Double
Smashing. Cover me. Ha. This is not the end. Let's try that again. I'm on fire.
Come out and face me.
Man, I forget how easy Tracer is to play.
Medic. Wait, that's me.
My ultimate is almost
Medic.
ready. Join me.
Thanks, love.
Enemy detected.
Time to raise my APM. Ice wall coming up. Oh, and matrix activated. Time.
Where am I? Oh.
Das Universum singt für mein. Impact.
Let them up. This is not
Time.
double kill.
Engage.
Alright, that was...
Yahi param vastavik
Damn,
tahe.
dude. I held that.
And the apple.
Oh, come on.
Over here. Group up with me. Group up with me.
Understood.
Group up with me.
Group up here.
Regen.
Bunny hop.
Get in here.
Helden sterben nicht.
My barrier is destroyed.
Clearing the area.
Maybe next time. Let's go. Der Kampf ist noch nicht vorbei.
Form up.
Much better.
On my way.
See you later.
He did.
Get in here. Regen burst activated.
All systems checked out. Routing tower to forward barrier.
Yahi param vastavik tahe.
Let's try that again. Much better. This is not the end. Yeah! Damage boost. Let's see you get past this.
Target
Heroes never die.
冻住，不许走。
Get in here. Het universum zingt voor mij.
immortality bubbles down.
Watch this.
Helden sterben nicht.
Now show them.
Oh, man.
You can't be serious. You can't be serious. Deja vu.
Yeah, well, that's a rip. We were gonna lose that anyways. Man, I'm so good at this game, dude. As he's walking, alright, he sees a building with a large propaganda poster on it. Stand your ground like Jet did. Who's Jet? Asked Hisashi. Suki let out a small sigh. Someone some bonehead who can't. He's a war hero, said Suki. Sounds like you got a history with this Jet, said Hisashi. Me? Oh no. Just disagree with some of his choices. So, just disagree with some of his choices, said Suki. So there's a war going on? Asked Hisashi. Yeah. I should be the one to tell you, so if it gets brought up in a conversation, you don't sound like a dummy, said Suki. Yeah, that's probably a good idea, said Hisashi. There's been a war going on for almost 750 years. Humanity and a few alien races have been fighting a scourge of necromorphic creatures whose only goal is to watch the worlds burn their last flame, said Suki. Sorry, I gotta fix that real fast, like, because that says Hinata. So, how is this Jet guy connected to the war? said Hisashi. Well, asked Hisashi. Well, Jet is a celestial. He isn't really dead. There are about 24 people who get reincarnated throughout time. They say they're the oldest beings in the universe. He has died multiple times fighting this war. He usually ends up finding a way back, so he became the face of Cog, said Suki. What's Cog? Said Hisashi. Coalition of Galaxies, said Suki. Is there anything else you think I might need to know about this war? Said Hisashi. Not right now, said Suki. Hisashi, let's get a cup of coffee at that stand over there, said Sushi. Alright, said Jet. I feel bad. I have no money. said Hisashi. Um, don't sweat it. I'm kind of loaded from the last score. I call, bleh. I think I auto-corrected to something, but la, la, la. Let's see, last score I got in from a planet I raided when Cog was pulling out from a red zone, said Suki. What did you get? Hold my coffee, and hold my coffee and that thought. I'll be right back. Oh, okay, said Hisashi. Hisashi took her cup and stood at the street corner, looking at neon palms in its beauty. There were giant holograms floating off the mega towers, and one was a geisha. One was Jet. Jet had light brown hair, almost blonde, and had a scar on his left eye, smiling. Hisashi felt perplexed. He felt as if he knew Jet in a sense or a way. Get in, loser. We're going shopping, said. I stole that meme, and it's in my book. Yes, said Suki. Suki pulled up in her hovercraft that resembled a DeLorean. Wow, where did you get this? Where did you get that? Said Hisashi. Oh, this baby is mine, said Suki. Hisashi got in the craft, and they started to float off. So how did you make your big score? Asked Hisashi. Yeah, I was scavenging a planet in the red zone. I found a ship that was left behind filled with not so old power armor, so I sold it to the black market. Which reminds me, we need to make a stop there before we leave, said Suki. Suki drove off into a tunnel that appeared to be empty. They end up driving for 15 minutes until they see a big underground city that looks cyberpunk. Suki parked the hovercraft in front of an old pawn shop. This is the place? Asked Hisashi. Yeah, this is it. Al's pawn shop, said Suki. Hisashi and Suki walked in the Hisashi and Suki walked into the shop and see a overweight brown-haired guy with a cat laying on the counter. Hey, isn't that the guy from the shipping yard? Asked Hisashi. No, it's his twin brother, Al. Hey, Al, said Suki. Ah, Suki, welcome back. What can I do for you today? Well, I heard there was some new power armor came out about a week ago. You got any asked Suki? Suki asked. Suki, you're the first person to say it before. Who's your friend? Said Al. That leads us to our second question. Can you run him through the system? He has amnesia, said Suki. Hi, I'm Hisashi. At least what I've been, at least until I've well, at least I've been going by. That's what at least I'm going by until I figure out my name. Well, that seems pretty important. Also, I better know my buyer than my buyer knowing me, so let's figure out who you are, said Al. One moment. Let me pull up an app on my computer. Let me pull up the app on my computer, asked Hisashi, as said Al. As Hisashi waits and he looks around the shop, he sees a coin. A coin. He sees a coin. Wait, what the fuck? Is that an auto? Walked up to a adjacent case and stares at a coin. Suki walks over to him. That's a nice coin, isn't it? Said Suki. The coin was the size of a $50, made of gold. It had a bow and arrow on one side and a samurai sword on the other. Hey, the app's up. Come on down, Hisashi. Let's see who you are, said Al in a game show host voice. Hisashi walks over to Al. Here, put your thumb on this and your eye on the scope, said Al. A few seconds pass, then Al shakes his head. You know, sir, you are an anomaly. In 32 years, I have not run across someone who wasn't in any system. This system does a background check of all the planets and company parts for synths. You must be something rare, my friend. Hisashi lets out a sigh and mutters, figures. Hey, don't be glum. We'll figure out who you are, said Suki. So, how about that power armor? Said Al. Yeah, how about that power armor, said Suki. Oh, as Al lifts up a plant and underneath presses a button. The back wall slides into the ground. After me. After me, said Al. As the three walk into a secret room, it's filled with power armors, power suits, weapons, and Hisashi's eyes light up like it's Christmas. I'm gonna need 2 ES 4780 and a few weapons. For Hisashi, said Suki. Fair enough, said Al. Hisashi, pick out some weapons, said Suki. Hisashi looks around for a minute, and then walks up to a sword handle on the wall. What's this? said Hisashi. He picks it up and presses a button on the bottom. Oh, pick it up and press that button on the bottom, said Al. Hisashi proceeds to do so. The handle releases an energy blade. It's a light samurai, said Al. I'll take it, said Hisashi. You're going to need a gun also, said Suki. Hisashi walks over to it, an energy pistol. Hisashi walks over to Annie. What's this? Asked Hisashi. It's a peacemaker. It's based off the design of an ancient gun. But it's one of the best guns out there right now. It needs no reload, and it shoots underwater, said Al. I want you to pick a primary on the house, said Al. Really? Said Hisashi. Yeah, I want to help out where I can, and Suki's my best customer, said Al, as he's scratching the stubble on his beard. Hisashi walks over to a bow, and he picks it up. By my beard, Al said underneath his breast. Hisashi feels the grip of it. As you see, the bow has an energy blade on the top for melee and close quarters. When you pull back on the energy string, it creates an arrow for you to launch at your foes. The small switch on the side is explosive and normal shot, said Al. Suki looks at Al, and Al looks at Suki. Looks like you found yourself a jet fanboy.
Now
What does that mean? Said Hisashi. Suki lets out half of a sound, then Al interrupts her. You chose Jet's favorite weapons, said Al. I did, said Hisashi. Yeah. Yeah, we'll leave it right there, and I'll be back. Well, at least you know the next word's going to be yeah. Alright, King's Row. What do I want to play?
It's a perfect
Actually, yeah, I'm gonna run this.
You'll go with delivering a bomb to scrap some bots, and I'm getting paid for it. My kind of job.
Let's not waste time. I have tickets to show them.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. Attack commencing. Capture objective A.
Damn. We got Lucio and a Zen. A lot of people would complain about this, but I'm not. I mean, yeah, I kind of want to complain about this, but it is what it is. I didn't think I was gonna win any of the 5 games. I haven't played Overwatch. I'm just doing this for placements. Alright. I just shit myself.
Stop me if you've heard this one before.
Helden sterben nicht.
Okay.
Saves the trap for his prey.
I was getting old, but I don't think it's good to be old. Alright, maybe it is.
Fire in the hole!
Oh, okay, this is a bad time limit. 5, 4, 3. I only got the mercy rip.
Let's get patched up. Raising the volume.
Enemy visually confirmed.
Oh, let's break it.
Огонь по готов.
Dude, I got shredded.
You'll like this one.
Yeah, that was a waste.
Securing the objective. Back up the
Feel the warmth of the iris glowing.
Oh, you hear that?
Objective A captured. Escort the payload.
Hook, line, and sinker.
Moving behind my barrier. For your own safety, get behind the barrier.
That's how you get it, right?
You are advised
Push
to
off.
move behind my barrier.
Dude, shredded.
Holy dooly.
Surprise!
Oh, let's break it. Damn!
Oh, let's break it down.
This payload's bumping.
Hey.
I've got you in
Oh,
my
God.
sights. Nothingness.
Helden sterben nicht.
I just like, alright, you might as well just get on with it.
Team up for security.
Dude, everybody busted out the
Well, that's a fine how do you do. Well,
That's a regroup.
I am under attack.
time to jump the waters.
You are advised to move behind my barrier.
I'm under attack.
Oh, that's a good spot.
Moving behind my barrier.
Fire in the hole!
Vamos, esculacha!
Dude, I get Scooter shot every fucking time.
Огонь по готовности.
Can I s-
Try me.
Holy dooly.
The payload
Hey.
has reached the checkpoint.
God damn it.
I have secured the payload. Let's move.
I am on fire.
Nice. Dude, I'm doing trash. I at least got bronze.
Time to jump the waters.
Damn, dude. That was like Shred Alley.
Bitte.
Nothing's gonna stop.
I'm still kicking. Perfect.
Let's get you healed up.
Fuck off, Genji.
your safety,
Oh,
please
this
keep it
is
back.
here.
I've got you in my sights.
Dude, Old City. Why are you walking into that? Dude, fuck Soldier. Didn't he get like buff of some kind? Like all those shots are accurate as fuck, so I think it was part of that. The spread aim. Dude. I don't know why he's Pharah.
Helden sterben nicht.
60 seconds remaining.
Fire in the hole!
Scooter shot. Yeah, Scooter shot.
In repetition.
You got that res. Lame.
По готовности.
Ah, I didn't get caught. I thought maybe if I jumped. Yo.
On a roll.
Thanks.
30 seconds.
This is not
We're gonna get steamrolled though. I just feel it.
Oh, yeah, you want.
The payload is approaching its destination.
You'll like this, lad.
I couldn't do anything.
10
God damn it.
seconds remaining.
That Zarya was like 1 HP.
Oh, this is my.
Just how I drew it up.
That's what feels bad, man. Eh.
Got you in my sights.
Just in time.
Yeah. Still didn't make it.
Round 1
Back in the fight.
complete.
Nice, dude.
2-0. Switching sides.
Me. I'm glad I don't really want to try hard at this game.
Prepare your defenses. Select your hero.
Damn, dude, I've like barely read any. I think what I just made it to page 4, halfway down to page 4, and I'm like at page 10. I have 10 pages. It's kind of accomplishment. Now, once I read 100 pages, that's the real accomplishment because I started a book a long time
It's a
ago.
perfect
Like a
day for
really
some
long time ago. I'd
mayhem.
say this is like 6 years ago. I
Time to
started
jump
writing a
the
book.
water.
And I've probably written 100 pages on it. And that was the worst writing, I think. It was pretty easy, I'm not even gonna lie. God damn, I didn't make it. Oh no. I don't want to work tomorrow. I work like 3 to whatever. Probably 3 to 11 tomorrow. I really don't want to work tomorrow. I'd call in sick if I didn't need the money. I went through a binge of watching Game of Thrones, dude. I am like, oof. That was a lot. That was a lot of episodes. I watched from season 1 to season 2, dude. And man,
Let's get this party started.
dude, this Roadhog is like, I want to be angry with them. Like, I really do, but those are good hooks, so. Nice, Winston. Fuck the
Back
Roadhog.
for more. Perfect.
I don't think I'm gonna read all 10 pages. I'll read as much as I can. I'm gonna finish placements, and but however much I've read,
Oh,
that's what I'm gonna like kind of, yeah.
Not good. Well, that's
Gonna make you feel better.
gotcha.
Dude, so fucking charge. I want healing. I get shredded everywhere I go.
I've got you in my sights.
Lays a trap for his prey. You'll like this, lad.
Enemies detected.
I'm under attack.
Experience nothingness.
They're gonna cap it right when they get 90. Right when we're about to end the game.
lays a trap for his prey.
Come on.
Solid, dude. He literally popped out of nowhere and just was like, ching, 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 ching. Mana blade. A fearsome combo.
Back for more.
Damn, dude. This could be close.
Time to jump the waters.
Nah, they got it.
Stop me if you've heard this one before.
Can I stall though? That is not the question. God damn, dude.
Defend the objective.
Yes. They're gonna win this.
Objective lost.
I'm on a losing streak.
Stop the payload.
Nah, I'm good. I'm good, dude.
Oh, this'll be good.
Couldn't save me in time. I'm sorry, my guy.
Fire in the hole!
Nice, dude. Fucking nice. I'm trash. And I know it.
If at first you don't succeed, blow it up again. Oh,
Or don't try again. One or the other.
Огонь по готовности.
Dude, this Genji though. This Genji Roadhog is pretty good.
if you've heard this one before.
And that Zarya can keep charge. No, dude. Their team is just flat out better than ours.
Moira,
Why?
The payload has reached
Why do
the
I
checkpoint.
can't? Why?
Excuse me for
I just want to get carried one game.
I'm
I
still
just want to get carried. I don't get carried though. I'm a loser. So, you know. Bye.
The hunter lays a trap for his prey.
I'm trying everything I can to put out damage.
This will heal you.
Oh, just leave this here. Watch his step.
I need to recharge.
My will made real.
I'm on fire. Well, more than usual.
my ultimate
Time
is
to
ready.
jump the waters.
Dude, why me? Fuck out of here. Oh, the spams, dude. The spams.
Enemy conquer the damage.
Oh, let's break it. Damn!
You
And I
won't
took
get
that.
rid of me that easily.
Nice. Damn, Winston getting it.
I'm under attack.
Dead.
Take cover.
Stop me if you've heard this one before.
This will protect us.
I'm reloading, I'm dead. Solid.
Watch from afar.
Got you in my sights.
That's behind everybody. Oh, we lost.
I'm still kicking. You like this?
Its destination.
Here we go.
Smashed.
Get into position.
I am ready.
Oh, that's a good spot.
He's locking onto me, but There you go.
Fire at will. Surrender to my will. I require assistance.
Nah, I don't want to leave payload.
This is my jam.
Payload is love. Payload is life.
Виде бальсуё!
Огонь по готовности.
Stop me if you've heard this one before. Fire in the hole!
This will heal you.
Did that save anything? I got wrecked, but it is what it is.
Well, that's a fine how do you do. Well,
30 seconds remaining.
you'll like this one.
وريهم قوتك.
Lays a trap for his prey.
Nothing.
10 seconds remaining.
Eh. We lost.
Holy dooly.
Oof.
Oh, let's break it! Damn!
Ooh. And there's a will. There's a will.
Check this out! I am
my
on
will.
fire!
That was trash. Hey, that's a team kill.
Thank you.
Thanks.
Victory.
Yeah. Alright, where was I? Oh, yes. Throwing my laptop in the trash, because that's where I belong. Anyways, yeah, you did, Suki. Anyways, let's see. Yeah, you did, said Suki. Anyways, Suki, time to pay up, said Al. The three left the room and they finished the transaction. Well, it's nice seeing you, Suki and friend. As Suki and Hisashi were about to leave, Al called Hisashi over. Go ahead, Suki. I'm just gonna show. Sorry, I can't read. Al called Hisashi over. Go ahead, Suki. I'm going to borrow him only for a second, said Al. Okay, don't make me wait too long, Hisashi, said Suki as she left. Son, I don't know who you are, but I do have an idea. I want you to look out for her. I mean, she could protect herself, but she's going to need you to remember who you are, and so does the cosmos, said Al. Okay, said Hisashi in an unsure voice. As Hisashi was walking out, Al flipped him a coin. The coin that was in the display case. You're going to want this back. Thanks, thanks, you're a real gent, said Hisashi, as he was walking out the pawn shop. Hisashi walks out of the pawn shop and gets in the hovercraft. What did Al want? Said Suki. He just wanted to show me one more thing about the bow, said Hisashi. Oh well, there's one more place to go to get that might find out who you are. We're going to have to go back to the top side, to a club. A club I know, said Suki. Hisashi and Suki traveled through the tunnels to go back topside to Neon Palms. By the time they got to the top side of the planet, the sun was starting to go down and the sunshine was peeking through the skyscrapers. Suki parks the hovercraft in a parking garage. They got out of the craft and they walked to a skyscraper with a geisha dancing on the side of the building. What's the name of the club we're going to? Asked Hisashi. Floor 54. Even though it's on the 540th floor, said Suki. So I'm assuming you have contacts at this club, said Asashi. We're gonna talk to one of the bartenders. One of the bartenders, I know. We're gonna talk. Yeah, we're gonna go talk to one of the bartenders. He knows anything and everything in the cosmos. Masashi and Suki entered the building and walked in the lobby and rode the elevator to the floor 54. They got out and walked to a big buff bartender. Ah, Suki, what can I do for you this evening? Said the bartender. Mike, I'm gonna need some info on this guy. He just blew in from Stupid Town the other day. Hey, said Asashi, with a slightly upset voice. Let me look at you. Why? Blah blah. He has amnesia, you say? Yeah. Oh, yeah. Hisashi? Hisashi just blew in. Yep. Hisashi, in a slightly upset voice. Hey, let me look at you. What? Oh, wait, I think I fucking accidentally erased something. He has amnesia, said Suki, in a loud voice, as she was trying to talk over the music. Lean over here, Hisashi said to Mike. Mike felt his head and felt his earlobes and the side of his neck. Well, he's a synth, said Mike. He's a synth, said Mike. What? Said Suki. He's a synth, said Mike. What? Said Suki. Mike made a motion to follow him to the back room. Suki and Hisashi followed him. As Hisashi was about to follow him inside, Mike asked him to wait outside. Mike and Hisashi went in the back room, as Hisashi waited outside. Alright, can you hear me now? Said Mike, with a laugh. Yes, much better, said Suki. He's a synth, but I can't tell what manufacturer made his body. It's almost like he was made in a test lab. Oh, I see, said Suki. He's built really well. I would say he has level 5 camouflage, level 5 strength, and there's a sheen on his hair and skin I've never seen on the person. I've never seen before. The person or people who built him is a whole other level. He's an expensive piece of equipment. You could tell by the sheen, said Suki. I mean, yeah, the dude is the best built synth I've ever seen. I'd say there's another power in there even I don't know about. Suki, you might have found some trouble, or trouble might have found you, said Mike. No, I don't think so. Nobody's looking for him. He's not even in any database, said Suki. You say so, said Mike. You say so, said Mike. Yep. Well, I better get back out there and tell him, said Suki. Wait, before you go, Suki, I need to tell you something, said Mike. What is it, Mike? Said Suki. All my high rollers aren't here tonight. And all my high rollers aren't here tonight, said Mike. What do you mean? Said Suki. I mean, the Scourge is coming in a day or two. I heard a rumor a week ago. There's a ship beelining its way from the red zone straight towards right here, said Mike. Great, that's what we need right now, said Suki. Hey man, we're getting games pretty fast. Let's see here. Yes, we're gonna go with, oh my god, should I throw? Oh, I'm throwing. I'm hard throwing.
One shot.
One shot. One shot. One shot. No, I'm just kidding. What's good on attack? I'm almost gonna do Bastion.
I don't even feel the cold.
I'm gonna do Bastion.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Attack commencing.
Really now.
Objective A.
For the motherland.
Nice.
Lifting off.
This is not.
Moving up. Focus with me.
Barrier destroyed. Barrier activated.
Enemy contact.
Hey there.
Barrier destroyed.
Changing position. Finishing that one.
Dude, he's...
Girl from a hole.
How did he get that shit so quickly?
Deine Hexe ist da.
They have been revived.
Get behind. Barrier.
Damn, dude. Here I thought the Bastion strats would work.
In the fight.
Hi.
Did you try to hammer down? That was kind of a dumb idea. Can I not get stuck on that? Thank you.
Graviton surge is ready. Cloning module charging.
Nice, dude.
Changing position.
Fire at will. Огонь по готовности.
Tranquility.
Heroes never die.
But an extinguisher is required.
This is not the end.
Duplicating Moira.
They're all over me.
I am taking the objective.
I am on fire.
You should be at peak performance levels.
I am your
Hey there. Flight routine.
enemy.
I claim this objective.
I'm like, who the fuck?
Stand with me.
Objective A captured. Breakdown commence attack on objective B.
Get into position.
I am under attack.
Girl from a hole.
Horns and Crusaders! Justice claims it.
Going free.
Die.
Take cover.
Nice, dude.
Hey there.
I'm just thinking about how terrible my writing is, but how much better it'll be once I give it the second, like,
Thanks
edit
for
it.
that.
Position.
My ultimate is charging.
Damn.
Flight routine activated.
Barriers on you. Go.
Nah.
Behind you.
Nah.
My ultimate is fully charged. Get ready.
Enemy contact.
Hi.
Hello.
Did I get died from that?
Duplicating hunter.
Fire at will. The dragon consumed from a hole. I am on fire. Everyone follow me. I claim this objective.
I didn't hit nothing. Alright, now I know. Alright, Bastion's not working anymore, so I need to go. Junkrat.
Come out and face me. My ultimate is almost ready.
Perfect day for some mayhem.
McCree might have been a better choice.
ability increased.
Damn, dude. Our team's getting, like, doo-doo done. Oh shit, I'm getting too cocky. Oh.
Well met.
That was a lucky shot. Wait, what? What happened? Like, I lost all my momentum.
The point is mine, and you can't have it.
Oof. Jesus Christ, they had to control stuff. And Zarya's. Yeah, we lost this one. Dude, you have 40 seconds left. That was another push. Then he was like, no, I'm gonna solo grab that. Oh well.
30 seconds remaining.
My ultimate's charging.
This will restore you.
What's up with it?
10 seconds remaining. Make every second count! Crush their defenses!
That's unfortunate. I didn't even push. I should have pushed.
Score.
I wonder who that Roadhog would have gone for. Would he gone for the sleeping McCree or me? He probably would have went for me.
Prepare your defenses. Select your hero.
Bastion, maybe no Junkrat. Junkrat on defense on this is gonna be better. Hanzo's gonna go up there though, so I don't know if that's a good idea because Hanzo's gonna be able to go through that little window up there. Either way, we're gonna lose this, so it doesn't matter.
It's a perfect day for some mayhem. You'll like this one.
В гостях хорошо, а дома лучше.
Yeah, what you said.
Observe the barrier.
I feel like I'm not even playing competitive at this point. I just feel like I'm playing quick.
Field research.
Healing stream engaged.
Nah, I'm good, my dude. Go boost some Ash or something.
Probably just a moment though.
Actually, this is not a good setup. That's a good setup over here. Yeah.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Attackers incoming. Defend objective A.
We strike as one. Enemy contact.
The hunter left a trap for his prey.
Barrier no longer exists.
Dude, I get fucking shredded.
This is not your time.
I owe you one. Oh, that's a good spot.
Fall back.
I'm just getting warmed up.
Thanks.
I'm glad nobody went Genji. Like, people would have got shredded.
Stop me if you've heard this one before.
The power of destruction.
Behind you.
Heroes never die.
This'll be
Bye.
The battle continues. Thank you.
Gale the Mahol.
jump the waters.
Get in there.
The enemy is here.
Огонь по готовности.
Bro, get shredded. Come on. What is that angle? To be fair, if we didn't have the Zen.
Back for more.
Join me.
Objective lost. New defense point.
Yes. Oh, GG boys.
My ultimate is ready.
Oh, that's a good spot.
God,
You're covered.
got fucking shredded.
Walk it off.
I'll just leave this here.
Assistance will be appreciated.
Stop me if you've heard this one before.
Experience tranquility.
The pain.
Here we go.
My will made real.
Impressive. The enemy is here.
My ultimate is ready.
Yeah. Thanks.
Thanks, mate.
You scared? Hello.
Placebo.
Minefield deployed.
That's what you get the girl who has everything.
Smoke them out of there. Graviton surge is ready. Bomb ready.
I got myself something. Ow.
I'll just leave this here.
Walk it off.
Stop me if you've heard this one before. The hunter plays the trap for his prey.
Oh my god.
Fire in the hole!
Bro, you got what killed my tire. Or I got killed before I could get the tire out. Either way. GG.
Still treading water.
That's about right.
Defeat.
And I really like losing. Oh man, this is a terrible season. It is what it is. Let's see. I heard a rumor a week ago that a ship is beelining its way from the red zone straight towards right here, said Mike. Great, that's what we need right now, said Suki. Yeah, I'm clocking out early tonight to get to get ready for the run, said Mike. Thank you, Mike. I'll better check up on future tech out there, said Suki. As Suki walks out of the back room, she sees a pink angel holding on to Hisashi and points to the dance floor. Suki grabs a drink, and Suki grabs a drink, drinks it, and pounds it on the table. She starts walking fast over there. She walks into a conversation. Please, cutie, please dance with me, said the pink angel. It's not what it looks like, said Hisashi. Who are you? Said the angel in a disgusting voice. Suki punches the angel in the face and says, Who are you? As she grabs Hisashi's arm and pulls him away. Hisashi and Suki walk back to Mike. There's a bimbo who fell on the floor. You might need to pick her up off the floor. You might need to pick her up off the floor, Mike, said Suki. Suki ordered some food and drinks and instructed that they'll be in the VIP section on the second floor. Hisashi and Suki ate their meal together and discussed what Suki and Mike had talked about. So we're heading out after this, said Hisashi. Yeah, we can, but we can't be here too much longer. The scourge is going to be coming, and we don't want to be a part of it, said Suki. Suki pounds her third drink and starts to feel buzzed. Take it easy. We are flying home after this, said Hisashi. It's fine, Hisashi and Suki. It's fine, said it's fine, Hisashi, said Suki. Okay, as long as you don't crash the ship, said Hisashi. This is my favorite song, said Suki. Oh yeah, this is a good song, said Hisashi. Why haven't you asked me to dance with you yet? Said Suki. I don't know, I didn't think of it. Do you want to dance? Said Hisashi. Suki claps her hands and with a big smile says yes, pulling Hisashi out of the chair. They make their way to the dance floor, and Suki throws a punch at Hisashi and misses. What the hell are you doing? Says Hisashi. It's fight dancing, like capoeira. You don't actually hit anyone. You follow my lead, said Suki. Hisashi and Suki start throwing kicks and punches into the air in elegance and beauty. The way they moved together were perfectly synced. It was like watching waves push and pull the tides. Hisashi was on her wavelength of dancing, keeping up with their speed and ferocity. Then Hisashi took the lead. Suki was thoroughly impressed. So, like, I'll explain this, because, I don't know, I think capoeira is really cool, so I figured, like, if she was, like, to do capoeira, it would be pretty cool. I don't know, I think capoeira is cool. It's like fight dancing. I just wanted to make, like, her seem like a badass chick who knows what she could do. And, I don't know, so, yeah, they're doing capoeira. Let's see. As the song came to an end, Suki fell into Hisashi's arms, and Hisashi leaned towards the ground holding Suki, looking into Suki's beautiful orange eyes. That says green there, that's supposed to be orange. It was as if he was looking into her soul, feeling the raw energy and excitement, joy and love all at the same time. As the song came to an end, the crowd around them started cheering for them. You wish you were these party animals, yelled out the DJ. Now let's slow it down, way down, for our last song of the night, party animals. What is the last slow song of the night? Said the DJ, looking at the couple on the dance floor. Stand By Me, by Ben E. King, said Suki, while out of breath. An ancient song, but a good one, said the DJ. As the song went on, Hisashi grabbed Suki by the waist and shuffled side to side. Suki buried her head in his shoulders, and the shoulder... Suki buried her head in his shoulder, and Hisashi started to daze off. He Alright, my bad, can't English here. He was all of a sudden in a ballroom. He was wearing to what appeared to be a war uniform, but not from this era, but an era from a long ago. He was slow dancing with a woman that kinda looked like Suki, but only in the eyes. The woman says, I don't know what to do with you. I don't know what I'd do without you. I don't know what I would do without you too, Stella. Stella shakes Hisashi. What did you say? Asked Stella, as Hisashi snaps out of his dream. What did you say? Said Suki. Sorry, it was a flashback. I didn't mean to call you Stella. It's fine. So I didn't mean to call you Stella, said Hisashi. It's fine. We gotta go, said Suki. Hisashi and Suki left floor 54. They took an elevator down, leaving the building. As they walked into the streets, Suki and Hisashi went into a building across the street, into a hotel. What are we doing here? Shouldn't we head out, said Hisashi. The scourge is coming in 2 days. Also, I'm tired and I want to get some sleep, said Suki. Hisashi and Suki went inside the hotel and went to the receptionist. "I'd like a large suite with 2 extra pepperoni," said Suki with a laugh. "Wait, you want to share a room?" said Hisashi. "Relax, Grandma. There's 2 rooms in the suites," said Suki. Hisashi and Suki rode to the top of the building and went into one of the suites on the floor. As Hisashi and Suki went into the very lush room, Suki ran in and picked a remote, tapping on a few buttons, and she says, tapping on a few buttons. "Ah, this will do," said Suki. The music started to play. What's the song?" asked Hisashi. "Can't take my eyes off you," said Suki. Suki grabbed his hands and grabbed Hisashi. "One more dance, Hisashi," said Suki. "Okay, I feel like I got one more in me," said Hisashi. Hisashi and Suki shared one more dance. Suki felt so much joy. She felt like she was at home when she was in Jet's arms, or Hisashi's arms. Hisashi felt like he was falling for her but concerned because he knew Hinata was was possibly looking for him, but he knew he was really feeling something. He couldn't fight the feeling. As the song ended, Suki kissed him. Hisashi kissed back. It was a long and intimate kiss. Hisashi took a step back. "I'm not sure if I should be doing this," said Hisashi. "It's fine, spaceman. Thank you for the dance." "It's time to hit the hay anyways," said Suki. Hisashi and Suki went into their rooms and closed the door. Hisashi lay down in his bed, laid down and closed his eyes. Hisashi couldn't sleep. He had so much to think about. Love, his quest for his identity, hostile aliens, and that hostile aliens that were on their way to destroy all the cosmos. It was about 40 minutes later when he heard his door open. A small little glimpse of Suki. He closed his eyes, back shut to pretend he was asleep. Suki was wearing a black nightgown. She laid on the bed and laid there holding Hisashi. Hisashi still pretended to be asleep. "I've missed you so much. I missed you so much, Jet," said Suki. Falling asleep, holding on to Hisashi. Hisashi remained still and quiet. He wasn't sure if it was Suki's drinking talking or if he was Jet. Hisashi held Suki closer and she rubbed her face against him, letting out a small cute noise. Hisashi started to think less as he felt relaxed, and he closed his eyes and he fell asleep. Chapter 3: The Scourge. Hisashi is starting to wake up. He hears a faint alarm. It's starting to get louder and louder. Hisashi smashes the alarm clock on the nightstand and rolls over, spooning Suki, but he still hears the alarm. Hisashi gets up off the bed, and then he hears a loud explosion, and he falls to the ground from the shock. Suki, get up. "What the fuck is going on?" said Hisashi. They look outside the window, and they see a skyscraper across the street. It has a giant ship through it. "Get dressed," said Suki in a panic. Suki ran to her room, put on her power armor. Hisashi started to put on the power armor, as Hisashi was putting on the power armor, he looked at the nightstand, and it was completely demolished. Did I do that?" said fucking made him pull a Urkel. "Oh my god, did I do that?" said Hisashi. Suki ran back in. "Come on, Hisashi, we need to get off this planet," said Suki. Hisashi puts on his armor, and it was black with orange trim. "Get ready for a hell of a fight," said Suki. "I guess it's too late to hit the snooze button." Suki looks at the nightstand and the clock, What button? Come on, let's take the stairs, said Suki. As they're running down the stairs, the fire alarm goes off. Please remain calm and walk in orderly fashion. Suki is leading the way, running downstairs by stairs. As they get down, halfway down, they run into a fire. Quick, follow me, said Suki. Yeah, quick, follow me. They ran back up one story where they're cutting through the hallway. Here, Suki kicked down the door and cut across the floor. Please remain calm and walk in orderly fashion. If I hear that announcement one more time, I'm gonna lose it, said Suki. Down they ran down into the stairwell and ran. They ran all the way down to the lobby of the hotel, so they see people rushing out the door. All of a sudden, a 6-foot monster jumps through the glass. The monster was ugly. The monster was ugly to look at. It had pale white skin and with an exoskeleton with bones sticking out of its side. It had claws and pure black eyes. It started to attack the crowd. People were dying left and right as he was flailing his tail that had a blade on it. Suki jumps off a pillar and plunges her energy blade into the top of the skull of the monster, dropping to the ground. Hisashi ran after her, sticking close to Suki. Hisashi and Suki made it to the street. Dun dun dun! Holy crap.
Traveling to Nepal.
I still got like 3 more pages to read. Oh god, I think that this is it. This is as much as I'm gonna read today.
Prepare for battle.
Dude, I've been.
Select
Ow,
your
fuck,
hero.
I just pinched my skin. Here it will be Gengu. Oh, dude, we're gonna place gold. That's where I belong. Wait. No, this'll do. This'll do. Even though I will lose this game, but this will do. I like how he's like, no, I'm gonna shoot it. Yeah, it's just one of those trolls.
5, 4, 3, 2.
Fingers crossed they don't have a beam comp.
Round 1. Capture the objective.
Oh man, dude. I haven't even got to some of the the better parts that I've written. Like I feel like the more I write into the book, the better it is. Oh, I can't. Wait, what? Did I? Nah, I didn't deflect that. That would have been funny though. Deflect a charge.
The objective is now. Try me.
Oh, okay, Boomer.
I am repaired.
Hey, I did something. Should have went Echo. Everybody and their grandmama could play Echo.
Get into position.
That's horseshit. Did you see me pull out my blade? No. I guess Overwatch didn't.
I'm under attack. This will heal you. This.
Safe.
Nice. Nah, dude, I'm not fucking with that. They got it.
I am healed.
I mean, People are dying over there. Come on, was he even going for me?
Ladies and gentlemen, start your
I want to
engines.
know. I wish I had kill cam. The one time I want kill cam just to see that hog hook. Dead. Not dead. What do you do? Drop his controller after that? Alright, they do got a beam comp. I should really switch out after this D-Blade. Thank you, my guy.
I am healed.
And I took that. God, fucking damn it. Leave game. Wait, switch.
Death walks among
Securing objective.
Okay, thank you, my guy.
repositioning.
Yeah, fam, we're just gonna...
Claiming the objective.
Can someone help me on this, or nah?
Allow me to repair the damage. This will restore you.
Yum.
This is my will. I surrender to my will.
Check this out.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Gale the Mahawk.
Ladies and gentlemen, go, come on. Yeet. Rest in peace.
Meteor strike.
Allow me to repair the damage.
Best round.
Oh, let's break it down.
Nah. Ah, that feels bad. Sorry, guy.
Score 1-0.
Let's see.
if these bots want to go into the line, I'd be more than happy to help.
Let's just get the job done.
A touch from afar.
Oh, yeah!
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Round 2. Capture the objective.
I am speed. I am steam.
I excited the enemy.
Nice, dude. I got a bash now. And they're gonna win, I bet. Oh, would you look at that? Bro, they went Reaper after that. Please tell me someone could get that Reaper.
Let's try that.
Bro.
This objective must be ours.
You got that? Money.
Yeah, let's move it, people.
Hey, how's it going, big man? Nope.
This will heal you.
Get back.
Here's to be in, I said here's to be in place and goal where I belong. Edemus.
Get into position.
you some help.
Thank you, my friend.
Wrecked.
This will restore you. I require assistance.
Piece of junk.
Get into position.
I think Reaper needs a buff. That was a good joke.
Gale the Mahol. This is my will. Surrender to my
Solid.
will.
Oh, hey.
An expedient solution. A touch from afar.
Dude, they're getting wrecked.
Sinistro!
Ladies and gentlemen, start your engines.
Oh, let's break it! Damn!
What is that? What is that? Get him. They could get it. There's way more dudes.
Healing boost.
This time, I'll fit it.
Thanks, man. Are we gonna win that? That makes no sense. Yeah, we won that. Would you look at that?
Victory.
Anyways. Should I read the rest of it? I mean, nobody's here. So, I mean, what's the point of... I could, well, I mean, you know what? Since nobody is here, I am gonna read my book. Here, let's see what we got placed. Let's see. Create profile. Oh, sad. Absolutely sad. Low gold. Well, it's about right. Okay, let's go ahead. I'll actually put us in a chill server. Then read all out. China. It just needs to be like not night. Chill day or whatever. Yeah, that'll be fine. It's in Paris. Yeah, what a terrible map.
Welcome to Paris.
Paris. It is the city of love, as they say. I feel like I need to, like, I don't know, make my book longer. I think I need to expand on, like, what I have, write more into it. It really doesn't matter who I choose, actually. Here, let's sit in front of the fire. Meditate. Look at my head. I am the fire. Alright. So, where was I? Suki jumps off a pillar and plunges her energy blade in the top of the skull of the monster. In the skull of the monster.
Mercy on call.
It dropped to the ground. Hisashi ran after her, sticking close to Suki. Hisushi, yes. Hisashi and Suki made it to the street. Okay, we need to get, we need to get to the, what? What's my place? Okay, we need to get out of here. Oh my god, okay, we need to get to the parking garage. From there, we'll take the hovercraft to the Tempest, and then we'll get out of here. Hisashi pulls out his blade and Peacemaker. I want to kill every last fucker on this planet. No, Hisashi, this isn't our fight, said Suki, with sternness. As they're running through the streets, it's pure pandemonium. Buildings has scourge ships lined through the skyscrapers. There's a mixture of people fighting and running away from the scourge. Fire is nearly everywhere. Stick with me, Stick with me, Hasashi, said Suki, as she sliced through a scourge. Hasashi shoots off his peacemaker, blasting scourge after scourge that happens to get near him and Suki. Watch out. There's a rager up ahead. It's a 10-foot monster with high rib bones poking out of its chest and teeth that are stick out like daggers. He has slightly blue rings on his chest. I got this, said Suki. No, I got this, said Hisashi. Hisashi jumps on a car, pulls out his blade, and does a throwing backflip, tossing his blade towards the beast. It lands, hitting him in the head. The beast falls to the ground with a boom, shaking the ground. Suki turns around. Nice throw, Grandma, said Suki. Hisashi keeps running as he pulls his blade from the Rager's head. The parking garage is one block away. He's only 1 block away, said Hisashi, while slicing through a scourge. Hisashi and Suki get in front of the garage, but they get surrounded by scourge circling them in front of the street. Back to back, says Suki. As they lined back to back, staring down the scourge. Time to pull out Sheila, says Suki, pulling out a submachine gun off her back. Hisashi holstered his peacemaker and whipped out his bow. I bet I could kill more than you, said Suki. Challenge accepted, said Hisashi, as releasing an arrow into one of the Scourge's head. Suki started blasting. The Scourge started to jump at them, but end up getting mowed down. Hisashi and Suki were in sync on their timing. The whole circle was getting slaughtered. Hisashi lets out the last shot, killing the Scourge surrounding them, falling down in front of Suki. I got your back, said Hisashi. Suki and Hisashi started running to the top of the garage. 22, said Hisashi. 24, said Suki. Whatever, submachine gun killer, said Hisashi. You're just jealous you don't have Sheila, said Suki. That's it, you got me, said Hisashi. As they make it to the top of the garage, the hovercraft was already destroyed by falling debris from the skyscraper. Damn it, said Suki. We're going to have to run to the Tempest, huh? We got to run to the Tempest, huh? Said Hisashi. Yeah, it looks that way, said Suki. Hisashi and Suki ran back down the parking garage, starting to look for the best way to the Tempest. As they look, they see another ship falling down from the sky. The ship crash lands in front of them. The ship takes out a skyscraper a block down for them. Run! screams Suki. They start to run as fast as they can, going down into a. They started to. I can't read. Let's see. Run! Screams Suki. They started to run as fast as they can. Go down there, said Suki, pointing to a subway tunnel. Hisashi and Suki make it down the steps, with a cloud of ash and debris following them. Hisashi sits down on a bench, and he is in shock and disbelief at what's going on. I just don't get it, said Hisashi. I don't understand. This has been a lot, but we don't have time to sit around, said Suki. Hisashi slaps his face and gets up. Okay. Okay, where are we going? Said Hisashi. Down the tunnel, said Suki. Lovely, said Hisashi. Hisashi and Suki started to run down the tunnel. The tunnel is dim with red lights. And I just lost place of where I was reading. Tunnel was dim with red lights, and every time they heard a ship crash, the lights would flicker. In the tunnel, they started to hear screeches. What was that? Said Hisashi. Suki pulls out her energy blade and says nothing. Hisashi does the same. Suki starts to run faster to the screeches. Hisashi does the same also. As they run closer to the screeches, they see down the tunnel. It's pitch black. Fire an arrow into the darkness. Fire an arrow down there, said Suki. Hisashi pulls out his bow and fires an arrow into the darkness. The light arrow gets swallowed by the darkness. All of a sudden, a loud screech bellows out, echoing through the tunnel. A horde of Scourge comes running out of the darkness. Unload everything you've got, yelled Suki, pulling out Sheila. The Scourge was climbing onto the sides of the ceiling and the tunnel. They were also running straight towards them on the ground. Hisashi and Suki were shooting as fast as they can as the horde drove closer and closer down the tunnel. I don't know if we could keep this up. There are too many of them, shouted Hisashi. If we run now, they'll kill us on the run. Keep firing, said Suki. Hisashi and Suki kept blasting, shooting everything that kept coming their way. It's endless. There are too many of them, shouted Suki. I got a bright idea, said Hisashi. What is it? Shouted Suki. Hisashi pulls back on his arrow, staring at a pipe. He lets go of the arrow, and the arrow hits a pipe, releasing gas. He shoots it again as the pipe. Fire comes billowing out of the pipe, down the tunnel, burning the Scourge. They persisted their way towards them. Kill the stragglers. Kill the stragglers that aren't burning. I think. Where did it burning. That is burning the Scourge, said Suki. They persisted their way towards them. No, I messed up. Kill the stragglers that aren't burning, shouted Hisashi. Fuck yeah, Hisashi. Fuck yeah, Hisashi, you're a genius, said Suki. Hisashi and Suki started to finish up what's left, but they still crept closer. There were still a good few left. The last one lunged at Hisashi, right when it was inches from Hisashi's face. Suki blasted the foul creature in the head, spraying green blood all over Hisashi. Blah, that was gross, said Hisashi, wiping green blood off his face. Better their blood than yours, said Suki. We need to get past those flames, said Hisashi. Give it a moment. The flames will stop, said Suki. How do you know, said Hisashi. The city's automated power supply will shut down any excess power gas that is being leaked, said Suki. Hisashi and Suki waited 15 minutes, then the flames dispersed. Hisashi and Suki get up off the ground from taking a breather. Time to trudge through the darkness, I guess, said Hisashi. It'll be fine. You got me, said Suki. Hisashi and Suki started to walk towards the pitch-black abyss. Pull out your blade, and it'll provide some light, said Suki. Hisashi and Suki pulled out their blades and entered the darkness. They walked for a short while through the darkness, as they see a door of light not that far off. Run to the door, said Suki. Hisashi and Suki ran to the door. As they walked in the door, here, go ahead. I just started the next page. It's good for me to read this because it shows me all the errors I need to fix. All the Genji fanboys. Greetings, hello. Alright, let's see. Suki ran to the door. As they walked in the door, it was filled with pus, blood, membrane all over the walls. Where are we? Asked Hisashi. This is one of the Scourge ships. It must have crashed through the tunnel. That explains why we've seen a shit tunneling, said Hisashi. This place is disgusting, said Suki. For real. For real, said Sashi. I'm sure we could get through ground level from the ship, said Suki. Ah, great. Climbing through the belly of the beast, said Sashi. Got any other ideas, said Suki. No, you're right. I'm just complaining, said Sashi. Alright. You take front, and I'll watch R6. You take front, and I'll watch R6. 10-4, Rubber Ducky, said Asashi. Asashi and Suki started to climb the crashed ship, and the ship was dimly lit. The ship was dimly lit with light. The farther they climbed, the darker it got. They pulled out their blades to light the way. As Asashi and Suki were walking down the hallway, they hear a faint screech. You don't think there's another horde coming, said Asashi. No, I don't think so. We killed too many from this ship. So also we would have heard them coming by now. Just keep close, said Suki. They continue to walk down the ship. They hear another screech. It's a little closer. It's a little closer, said Suki in a whisper. They keep walking, and the screech stops.
Genji is with you.
Maybe we walked by it already, said Asashi. Suki says nothing, and stops. She starts to look around in the dimly lit hallway. A loud screech erupts, and Suki gets pulled away. Hisashi yelled, Hisashi, being yelled by Suki. Hisashi turns and starts running. Suki is dragging her blade with her. Hisashi follows the light of the blade, going down the hallway. He sees the blade go inside the room, and the door shut. Hisashi slashes the door with his blade and kicks down the door. He hears Suki screaming. Hisashi sees the beast on top of Suki. He slashes the Scourge's head. It falls limp. Suki pushes the dead Scourge off of her. Suki, are you alright? Said Hisashi. Suki grabs Hisashi by the collar and starts crying. Crying in his chest. I can't leave you. I'm sorry, said Suki. Hey now, don't be sorry. I can't lose you either, said Hisashi in a tender voice. I have to protect you, but I can't even protect myself, said Suki. Stop beating yourself up. He lingered in the dark and got lucky. I'm sorry I didn't stop him, said Hisashi. Hisashi held Suki in her arms till she stopped crying. They both got up and started walking to the other end of the ship. After some time of walking in the ship, they look out a small window of a ship and see that they made it to ground level. Soon enough, they see a crack in the side of the ship and walk out to the streets of Neon Palms. Neon Palms was under the moonlight of both of its moons. The city was filled with dead bodies, fire, and blood. You need to rest up for the night and head to the ship at dawn, said Hisashi. Yeah, I agree, said Suki in a sad voice. The two walked down a block and went into a small building. The building was old and falling apart. They went to the top of the 5th story and found a room and sat down. Suki slid closer to Hisashi and fell asleep on his shoulder. Hisashi looked around the room, knowing he was not going to fall asleep. The moonlight crept through the room, leaving them with the only source of light. He saw a teddy bear laying in the corner of the room. He stared at it with no energy in him. Hisashi, feeling drained mentally, he had felt everyone's pain, Suki and the citizens of Neon Palm. He started to feel a deep hatred for the Scourge. He wanted to kill all the Scourge he wanted to kill every last monster on the planet. Halfway through the night, Suki woke up. She saw She saw Hisashi staring into nothingness, looking at the bowl. She didn't say anything, as they both sat in silence for a while, as the sound of horrors pressed on through the night. After 20 minutes of silence, she suggested he should try to fall asleep. He said nothing and kept staring into an imaginary void. Suki starts to stroke his head gently and pulled Hisashi's head into her chest. Hisashi didn't resist. He laid there trying to sleep, but he couldn't. He did feel a bit easier knowing Suki was there for him, and he was thinking how hard it could have been if he didn't have Suki in his life. Suki saw the light from the sun starting to peek into the window. Suki waited an half hour, trying to give Hisashi extra time to sleep even though he wasn't. Soon enough, she lightly pressed Hisashi to wake up. Hisashi got up. "Today we're going to the Tempest and getting the hell out of here," said Suki.
I hear you.
Hisashi lets out a sigh and says, "Yeah." It's not the best writing right there, but eh. Hisashi and Suki left the small building. They entered the streets. It was dead quiet. It was still the same from last night. Why is it so quiet?" said Hisashi. "They're spreading through the rest of the city like locusts," said Suki. "Do you think we'll run into any scourge towards the Tempest?" asked Hisashi. "Most likely. They like to leave bases around for any cog that happens to come through," said Suki. "Why haven't we seen any?" asked Hisashi. "Their base of operations is in the middle of the city, and the city is the size of a small country. More cog will be flying here soon from the main command cog headquarters." "And where's that?" said Hisashi. "It's the largest moving space station in the Cosmo. It keeps moving out of the red zone, which happens to keep getting larger." "The space station or the red zone?" "The red zone. Like I said, 750 years ago, yeah, fuck off, Genji, I'm reading. 750 years ago, we were in the... Hey. He wants to do Genji shit. It's distracting. Like I said, 750 years ago, we were in the ornate way. Or I can't even remember how I spelt it, but the ornate... Ornate? I need to rename that to something easier to say.
No problem.
Ornament way. Ornament. You know what? This could be a fix on the fly. What's something like the Milky Way, but better? Let's see. Milky Way. What's like, it's supposed to be like a parallel universe of it. So Milky Way. I won't say the Milky Way, but we'll call it Zion. Let's go with Zion. That sounds dumb enough and futuristic. The Zion Way. Base of life all started there. Besides the new friends we made, said Suki. "Are you talking about the alien race or the Scourge?" asked Sashi. "The alien race found us, warning us a great threat was coming our way. We only recently found out long-distance space travel, I remind you. They share their technology, and we shared ours. After a year, the Scourge invaded, forcing the human race to leave Terra, our home planet, the birthplace for all humans. We keep running from them. One day, they could claim every living soul," said Suki. "Are you a celestial? You speak as if you were there," said Hisashi. Suki pauses
Thank you,
from
my
her
friend.
walk. No, I just happen to know a lot, said Suki. As the two are walking down the street, Hisashi sees a ship entering the atmosphere. Suki, look. What's that? What's that? Said Hisashi. It's a cog ship, said Suki. Should we try and help them? Said Hisashi. No. We're only 5 blocks to the Tempest. We need to get back to the space station, said Suki. But no, Hisashi. This is not our fight. This is not our fight. As Suki interrupting Hisashi. They get 1 block away. They get 1 block away from the Tempest, and they see the shipyard is filled with Scourge. What are we going to do? Asked Hisashi. We are going to wait till nightfall in the building over there and move in the cover of the night, said Suki.
Sorry.
Suki and Hisashi went into the skyscraper and cleared the first 2 floors, making sure there wasn't any Scourge. After that, they rested in the shifts. Hisashi having first watch, Suki having the second. Suki woke up from her second watch, and Hisashi went to sleep. Dun dun dun. And that's as much as I've written. Oh man, I need to start brainstorming for the next chapter, because what I'm thinking for my next chapter is Suki and Hisashi end up getting separated, and Kog ends up finding Hisashi, and then they start to make the recollection of recollection that he's Jet, but he will find out. He will find out, but Suki doesn't want this. Suki doesn't want him to know that he's Jet, because he keeps losing all these battles. He's fought the Scourge many times before. He's gotten close to defeating them all, but he's lost them, and they end up regrowing back. So they're gonna end up gonna get separated in my next chapter. What I plan to do is that Cog's gonna roll in, gonna try to take the shipyard back, and as they fight through with the Cog, he's gonna get in the ship. They're both gonna get in the ship, but Hisashi has to start firing back, laying cover fire, because they're still. Suki's gonna end up running to the ship first, and she's gonna set it on autopilot to leave the atmosphere, but he's gonna fall out of the ship, and Suki's gonna end up going out of space, and he's gonna be stuck on the planet, and then Cog's gonna find him, and then it's gonna be like 5 or 6 chapters where Suki and him get separated, but after that Suki will come back and quote unquote rescue him. but Sashi's not gonna be happy, because the struggles of her lying to him and trying to protect him, even though he does understand everything and her side, he's still upset that she was trying to stop him from fighting the enemy, which is the Scourge. So it's going to be a lot like that. I still need to actually go more in depth on my pages, and I still need to do a lot of editing. But I want to write a lot more before I start like doing an edit. 10 pages. That's a lot of fucking pages for me so far. Either way, it's 1:15 in the morning, and I'm gonna get off, probably watch a movie, smoke a cigarette, because I've gone this long without a cigarette, which is very surprising for me after those comp games too. After those comp games, I was feeling more inclined to smoke a cigarette. But yeah, note that I am probably not permanently back. I'm probably going to be doing maybe once a week thing where I might be streaming. I'm gonna consider making an video of Uncharted. Consider doing that. but I really want to get into my book because it's really starting to take ground with me, and there's a whole lot I could do with it. The way I want to push it, the way I want to go with it. It's great. I really like my book. I mean, it's terrible right now, but the more editing, the more pages I put into it, it'll be better. I digress. I want to say thank you, Justin, for watching this later. Because that's the person who's going to watch this later, and the only person who's going to watch it is me. I'm going to say hasta luego, sayonara, and have a good day, my dudes. Smell you later.